Whoa. What are you doing?
If you get over, Lindell just purposefully squirts himself in the face.
She loves it. It's like drinking from the garden hose. Hashtag pregnancy. Woo! That's cold.
Is that funny? Did it get you in the face?
Did it get you?
Get away from that one. Now she's saying all done.
Are you done? You're doing it yourself, honey. What is today? About 85, 86 degrees out?
Yes.
It's nice and warm.
Yes, it is nice and warm.
Not in the pool.
I'm about to put my swimsuit on and lay down in this thing.
You don't need a swimsuit. Hey, oh boy. We got our first piece of furniture for the new house. Rusty's not excited about it. We did the first bugle on the finger. Bear ate his right away. Junebug's kind of nipping at it.
Savoring it.
Yeah, as she should. What do you think, Bear?
You want one?
You want another?
Finger? He knows what to do already.
Yeah.
Hey, put it on there, Mom. Look at you! And we need one for each finger. Use it. Put it back on there. You gonna beat my nose with it?
Oh.
Beep.
Oh, Junebug wants to do it.
My goal when we get into the new house is to have like a dinner plan for the week and have it where we make dinner and we're all eating it together. For some reason, it just like
it doesn't work out.
We don't think about dinner until the last minute here. We don't know if Mom and Dad have something already that they're planning, or so when we're in our own house. I think on Sunday I'm just gonna. Are you all done? I'm gonna plan it out for the week.
I think she wants more, actually.
Oh, more.
June, you want more?
More bugles.
More?
She wants one probably on her finger though.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect one.
What were you saying before, Junebug, so rudely? What were you doing?
Just looking at this cinnamon roll.
Just smelling it?
Yeah. So yeah, I want to plan everything out for the week and maybe even kind of meal prep. Not crazy meal prep, but like have some nights where dinner's already made and like we just reheat it, or I don't know. So if you have any like good websites, or I'm of course on Pinterest, so I've been kind of looking.
Well, we'll get to use our Instapot a lot more, and
Yeah, air fryer.
KitchenAid.
Stuff that we used to. Yeah, the KitchenAid, man, I miss that. I used to make like these energy balls all the time with the KitchenAid, and it's just hard to do it without it. I say it's hard. You just have to like stir it a lot. It's a lot easier with the KitchenAid. You just dump everything in and let it
Life
go.
is easier with a KitchenAid.
It really is. I use that thing every day, so it's been hard to not have it. It'll be nice to be in my own kitchen again. And then I think we'll be much better about like eating with them, because it's awkward if we don't eat with them, then we don't eat until like 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
Right.
So it's difficult to not be on the same schedule as them. So I'm excited. And then it's really down to you eat what we eat or you don't eat. Which we're kind of, we've
gotten good at that. Yeah.
If you're nervous about doing that, let me be the first to tell you, just do it. It has like emotionally and mentally like freed up so much for me to not have to like think about what will he eat and like keep trying to serve him, and Junebug will eat whatever for the most part, but we've kind of stuck to our guns and we just feed them like one meal that has a couple of sides and a main entree or whatever. And there's been nights where he's hardly eaten anything, but he always tries it. So like I don't want to like punish him, because he'll taste it and spit it out, and then he'll maybe eat a little bit more of a snack before bed, and he's not like waking up more in the night.
Yeah, no, it's never.
It's not affected.
It hasn't made a difference whatsoever.
Yeah. So if you're on the fence, just do it. It will make you feel a lot better. More chocolate chips.
Hey, so what's on the front porch?
Our first piece of furniture for the new house. We'll have to unbox it and show you.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that after
I think it would just fall flat if I just said what it is.
Okay.
Okay. So we're trying chocolate chips. We almost always give them fruit for dessert, but like occasionally if we have cookies or cake or whatever left over from something, then they'll get that for dessert. But it's really like once a month maybe. So they're getting chocolate chips because this is their reward for going potty. Which we'll talk about this maybe another time, but Lyndall is showing major signs of being ready. Bear, not even close. But Lyndall is. I'll talk about it another time though.
So they're having chocolate chips, and I'm having a root beer float.
See your teeth.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Covering up her teeth. Okay, one more. Last one.
So I read this ridiculous article, things you shouldn't drink after 40. Not that I'm 40 years old, but I'm closer to 40. Closer to 40 than I am to 30. And one of them was root beer floats.
What?
Yeah, like what the heck?
Why?
Root beer floats? I guess because they are high in
More
calories.
ingredients.
Yeah, but to tell me not to drink a root beer float because I'm 40?
Lay off me.
Yeah, get a life. Rusty is freaking out. Because of that big bird on the duck. He hates birds. And Dennis hates those birds too, because they leave a giant pile of beep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So this is our nighttime routine pretty much every night.
Okay.
The only difference is who's reading.
Where's the bird? That's the piggy. That's the piggy. Where's the birdie? That's a bird. That's a bird. That's a bird. Good job. Yeah. Funny piggy. Okay, where's the tractor?
So this book is one of the Usborne books that we just got. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little too advanced for them, but they love it. And I think since getting this, they started saying turtle. Bear says something that resembles alligator.
Where's the barn?
Flower.
Where's the barn?
But it's cool because, like on a page like this, it'll have a bunch of different cars and then a bicycle, and it'll say like find a duck driving a car. That would be the duck.
He's a funny,
Who's riding a bicycle?
funny piggy.
This one, too easy. Which car has no wheels? Obviously. So, and it's like each page is different. This one's this is probably Bear's favorite book right now. Right, Boo Bear.
It's funny.
Bear, can you find a turtle? Where's the turtle? Bear, can you say turtle?
That's a tractor.
Turtle?
Tractor.
Can you say turtle?
Okay, what's that?
Turtle.
Yeah, that's a chick.
Are you putting your foot on the book?
Cluck, cluck.
Can you say turtle?
Oh, that's empty.
You're silly.
Empty.
Update on Junebug's rash. She's had it a couple more times since we last mentioned it, and we've determined that it's associated with her being warm. So the first time it happened, okay, so the one after she ate watermelon at dinner time was like splotchy on her belly, definitely roseola. The second time it happened, also ironically was after eating watermelon, but it was after her nap, which I think is the big clue. And it was on her legs and it looked completely different than the first one that she had. I don't think it's the watermelon. She hasn't had watermelon since, and I'm kind of honestly afraid. But then she's had the rash 2 more times with no watermelon. The first time was again after a nap, and then the second time was right after a pretty warm bath. So they sleep in little sleep sacks that are kind of like a little sleeping bag that zips up on them. So it's like a wearable blanket. And I think maybe she was just getting too warm during her nap, and that like it was a heat rash coming on afterwards. So the pediatrician actually got back to me today, and I described everything and they said, try cool compresses. And I said, well, what's funny is the first time she had it, we played in the hose pretty much right after. And it went away immediately once she was in like the cool hose water. And she said, that's definitely a heat rash then. So they don't even think we need to do any allergy testing because it seems to be associated with her being exposed to heat. And we'll just see if it happens again. I'm curious, like she hasn't had one at all today, but I'm curious if we give her like a warm bath again, if it comes on. They suggested just doing like a cool bath instead, but I'd like to do a warm one to see if she gets a rash.
Beam Santa Claus.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Can you tell what it is yet?
No, not at all.
If you have any guesses, leave it in the comments below.
Do you need some help, honey?
Yes.
Okay.
So the little card said that their furniture often ships in multiple boxes. So I think we don't have the rest of it, the legs. But this,
The girls are gonna love this.
and so are the kids. Oh look, it's ripped. Is it ripped on the bottom? Are the legs in there? Hello? Legs? Are you in there? It's a...
The legs are in here.
Okay, cool. So it's an ottoman. I think that's technically what it is, right? An ottoman. But it's going to be like what we use as our coffee table. I think living rooms just look kind of strange without a coffee table or without like a central piece. But we never use our coffee table really for anything other than like holding something decorative. Yeah. So it seems silly to get a coffee table that we put something decorative on that we're constantly telling the kids they can't grab. And instead we're gonna use this, which they can like play on. It's soft, like they can't, especially the new baby who's gonna, oh, the new baby's gonna learn to walk in this house. So like it'll be nice just for the next few years of life for them to like play on. And we can also like put a tray on it and like a candle or whatever, like maybe not a candle on this, but if we want to set our drinks on it or whatever, we can do a tray on there. Or you could literally just set your coffee probably right on it and it wouldn't, it's not like it would tip over. You're gonna go ahead and put it together right now? Yeah. The kids are gonna be so excited.
Yeah.
Stuff like this, like when they come out in the morning, they are gonna be all over that. I'm excited. I probably won't see Junebug.
No, you're gonna.
Oh, I have to work tomorrow. I'll get to see Bear play on it though, and you'll have to film Junebug.
Okay.
Okay, have fun putting that together. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Dun dun. Somehow, we have an extra screw. There's no way that I screwed that up though. They must have just sent an extra one. Hopefully.